When I bought my property, I knew my boundaries were clearly marked, with survey stakes and a sturdy fence outlining every inch of my land. So imagine my shock when I noticed that HOA Karen had somehow built a massive garden shed, completely unpermitted, just 50 inches from my fence, practically hanging over my property line. At first, I thought it was a mistake, so I politely knocked on her door and pointed out the encroachment. She laughed, waved her hands dismissively, and told me it was within HOA rules, even though I wasn't part of their jurisdiction. A week later, I received a letter from her demanding that I move my house or at least parts of my property so her shed could remain where it was. I couldn't believe my eyes. Move my house because of her shed. That's when I realized she wasn't just being petty, she was trying to bully me and claim authority over my land. I decided to document everything, taking precise measurements, photos, and surveying reports to prove the shed was encroaching illegally. I also reviewed county codes, which clearly stated that any construction must maintain proper setbacks from neighboring properties. Karen ignored all polite warnings and even tried to pressure neighbors to back her up, but I had the legal upper hand. Finally, I hired a lawyer who specialized in property disputes and HOA overreach. Together, we sent a formal notice demanding the shed be removed and warning her of the legal consequences if she continued to harass me. The response was swift. The county inspector came out, measured the distance herself, and confirmed my findings. Karen's shed was illegally placed and had no permit. The HOA board tried to intervene, but once my lawyer presented the documentation, they quickly realized they were on the losing side. Within days, Karen was forced to remove the shed entirely and issue a written apology for the harassment and false demands. Any attempt to intimidate me further was met with warnings of lawsuits and fines for encroachment. In the end, my property remained intact. And Karen learned the hard way that trying to impose her rules on land she didn't own would only backfire. I rebuilt my garden and fence with extra reinforcements, making sure there was zero chance of future intrusion, and watched her flounder in the paperwork and legal fees she brought on herself.